Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Emily, and on this channel we talk about all things bookish, sometimes college life, sometimes some vacation vlogs. Today we're gonna get a little bit of bookish, a little bit of college life, because I'm filming a realistic week of reading as a college student. I filmed this type of video before and I enjoyed doing it. I don't know if y'all liked seeing it, but I really want to stay consistent on this channel, and usually my vlogs do have a theme, like, oh, reading romance for a week or reading fantasy, but I didn't really have a theme. And this is literally the first week of school, so I just wanted to vlog regularly and show you guys what I'm reading and just showing you guys what my life is. Today is actually Tuesday because Monday school got canceled because there was so much snow. I actually slipped and fell on the stairs. It was actually very funny. So today's technically the first full week of classes, and I just finished. Well, I took my finance class online over Zoom, and that was pretty good. I mean, of course, the first day is always going to be super easy. And then my information management professor said that we could do it online today because the roads are still icy, and I was like, perfect, this is great. But I did actually finish a book Monday that I thought I would show to you guys. Crying in H Mart by Michelle Zauner. This book, oh my gosh. This book is a memoir, and it basically talks about Michelle Zauner and her feelings a little bit before, during, and after her mom died of cancer, and all the memories that she is retaining and coming back, especially surrounding food and how it relates to her mother. This book was a little hard to get into at the beginning, but around 1/3 of the way through, I was hooked and I was in and I was so connected. It was so raw, so beautiful. At the end, I was literally tearing up. Like, I felt so connected to Michelle. Like, if she was walking down the street, I would have been like, hey bestie, like, how are you doing? What's going on? The way she writes is so simple, yet so endearing, and just so, like, she literally is laying it all out there. So I know that I didn't technically read that in this video, but I did want to tell it to you guys because I really want you guys to read this book. But I did start on another book. I am currently reading My Year of Rest and Relaxation by Ottessa Moshfegh. This book I feel like is very easy to get into, especially as a college student, and it's about a girl in her 20s who's super depressed. She lives in New York City. I feel like I've been reading a lot of books about New York City recently. Crying in H Mart has a little bit of New York City aspects. I read Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood, which is set in New York, and now this book, I feel like New York is calling me. I actually just went there a couple weeks ago. That vlog will be out soon. Either it's already out or it will be out soon. But basically, she's super depressed and she wants to sleep her life away with medications for a year. And this book, I've heard amazing things about. I've heard people that say that this is the best portrayal of depression they've ever seen. And I'm reading it, and I do really enjoy the writing, and I do really enjoy the idea of this book. But so far, I'm kind of hating our main character. Like, I just read her as very selfish. She's super rich, doesn't even care about any bills, takes advantage of her job, and is just a horrible human being, doesn't care about her friends or anybody. And I do understand that her parents died. And that's like within, I'm only 50 pages in, I think. That is like right at the beginning, you find that out, so it's not a spoiler. But she doesn't seem to care about that either. So I don't know, I'm a big person that really hones in on connection to characters, so if I can't connect to her, don't know if I'm gonna like this book very much, but it is very easy to get through, so I feel like it's the perfect book to read the first week of classes. But overall, I've been so busy. Went to work yesterday, of course did my 2 classes today, which were good. I'm low-key a little scared. I'm in my junior year at UT, and so I'm just doing my best here. I'm hoping that everything is gonna go smooth. All 3, so my main 3 classes, every single person says that it's hard. Like the accounting class, my finance class, my information management class, which is basically coding. Everyone says that they're so hard, and I'm like, guys, can you at least give me a little bit of hope? So I don't know, but we're starting off strong. Hopefully you guys like this video, and yeah, let's get into reading and the week. This is horrible lighting. Maybe that's a little better? I don't know. Tell me what's good. Had to pull out the ring light. Okay, so today is Wednesday, and all I've done today is go to school, go to my accounting class, eat lunch with my friend Ashley, and do some more business administration work. I look crazy today. I'm having a bad hair day. Let's be honest, I'm having a bad hair day. But I've been This apartment I haven't really filmed much in, and I really don't know what setup to do. Like the first clip of this vlog, that was ugly. Like why so disproportionate, not cute. So we're learning it together. Tonight I do have to do some finance homework and I don't want to do it. Like I just don't want to do it, but we have to do it and I'm gonna get it all done. However, I did want to give a book update. Last night I read, also the lighting is, can you guys see it going in and out like dark and light? I don't know y'all, we're gonna figure that out. But last night I got 160 pages into this book. This book is just very repetitive. Like she's just doing the same thing over and over and over again and wants us to feel bad for her, but like I don't. Like she's putting herself in this situation, so why should I feel bad for her? I do think the author is trying to like sprinkle in a little bit of something, like her doing stuff in her sleep and then waking up and being like, oh, didn't realize I did that. Kind of spice it up, but at the same time, like, okay, that's your climax, like that's your rising action, like where is this going? I think Ottessa Moshfegh is like brilliant in the sense of how can you come up with this concept? You're brilliant to literally think of this and then write a whole entire story about it. And I think in a sense, like that's why this book gets so much hype, because it's stunning in that sense. But then we have a main character that wants us to care that her family died when she literally is being so insensitive to a person who her family just died. Like, I don't care. But I don't know. I mean, low-key a 3-star. Honestly, like a 2.5 to a 3-star. That's kind of harsh to the 2.5. But I did say to myself that I would rate more harshly this year. I don't know if that's going to happen because the past couple books I've literally only given 5 stars, which is not okay. I think this will be the one to break it, I'm gonna be honest. I also want to watch Bachelor. Joey's The Bachelor. I'm very excited for this season. Like, I think, why is it so dark? I just think Bachelor Nation was like, we're losing ratings and viewers. What do we do about this? And boom, put Joey and put all their money into him. It might work for me, I'm not gonna lie. It might work. So yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch some Batch, maybe. Read some more of this. I really am boring. Like I didn't film that much, guys, today. I'll film more for you guys later. But anyway, bye. Okay, so I have finished my year of rest and relaxation. It is the same night, Wednesday night, in my pajamas. This book, I basically feel the exact same way. I just feel like I don't like it that much. I just don't think that this book was made for me. I am not the primary audience for this book. I understand why people do enjoy this book. I think Ottessa Moshfegh, her writing is brilliant. I think her writing style, not the plot, not how it was done. I think her writing style is so good and so brilliant, and I think the concept more than anything is just wow. And how she wrote it, it felt real. Like it actually felt like this human being. Like how I felt towards her was annoyance that I would feel for someone on the street doing the exact same thing, if that makes sense. I don't know if that actually made sense, but the climax in this book, I just feel like didn't care, really. The ending, I feel like, was actually anticlimactic, and I just didn't really care for her. I didn't care for the book. I just, again, don't think I'm the primary audience. There was a blurb that says, bizarrely fascinating, Moshfegh knows how to spin perversity into fascination and bleakness into surprising tenderness. And I do agree with the first part of it, perversity into fascination. I do find it very interesting, like the whole book, and I do find it fascinating, but to what degree? I'm in between a 2.5 to a 3 stars for this book. Actually, no, I just think I'm gonna give it a 2.5 stars because I didn't really enjoy it that much. Like, I didn't enjoy reading it. It was, however, a fast read. Again, to Samashveg's writing. Very quick to get into, very easy to get into. And also, just because I don't like this book doesn't mean you won't like this book. People absolutely adore this book. I just, again, don't think I was the prime audience for it. Okay. Let us grab a new book. I don't know what book I'm going to be reading, but give me a second and I'll see what I can get. Okay. So I picked, look at my cat in the background. She's so adorable. I picked a new book, The Timekeeper by Mitch Albom. This book, my middle school bully gave me this book. Not gave it to me, recommended this book to me. Not in middle school. I feel like a year or two ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, we started talking and I was like, you need to read Paperweight, and he loved it and he recommended me this book, The Timekeeper. I'm going to read to you the back because I really don't know what this book is about. It says, the inventor of the world's first clock is punished for trying to measure God's greatest gift. He is banished to a cave for eternity to hear the voices of all who come from after him, seeking more time. Eventually, with his soul nearly broken, Father Time is granted his freedom, a magical hourglass, and a mission to redeem himself by teaching two earthly people, a troubled teen girl and a dying billionaire, the true meaning of time. To save himself, he must save them both and stop the world until he succeeds. Told in Albom's spare, elegant prose, it's a remarkable tale will inspire you to reconsider your notion of time, how you spend it, and how precious it truly is. That sounds so good. It's also, I think, less than 230 pages. Super quick. I don't think this book is talked about nearly enough, but Mitch Albom just came out with a new book called The Boy Who Lies, and my uncle and aunt are reading it right now, so hopefully I love this book. All the snow is basically gone, which is really nice because now I can drive to school, go to my finance class and my information management class with no ice on the roads. So let's do it. Think when I get home, I go to bed? No. More work. Okay guys, I am back at home. I've been reading, I've been doing work. I went to school today and it was honestly good. I feel like today was the first full day of like what my routine will normally look like because I had my classes in person and that was really cool. But I got home, did some more work. I made some really fire food. My dinner today, quinoa, turkey, bell peppers, beautiful. And I even got my bullet journal in. I've been waiting for that. So very excited to start bullet journaling. But I also did get 100 pages into The Timekeeper. This book is just so unique. So far, we're following 3 different perspectives. One, the girl that's 17 and she's getting ready for a date with a guy that's not really a good guy. And she's just like, oh my gosh, 8:30, can't be late. And again, having to do with time, he hears her in this little pool thing. The other guy that we're following is like an 80-something-year-old man who's one of the richest guys in the world and he has cancer. And he just he's very egotistical and he doesn't really like to lose. So he hates the idea of losing to death. And both of these people both have people that they're not really being nice to. The girl, she's not really having a good relationship with her mom. And the old man not really having a good relationship with his wife. And then the last perspective is Dor. I love him, Father Time, and you find out like his whole upbringing from childhood and then see why he kind of got cast into this cave. It's so sweet. Honestly, he's such a cute little guy. The only 2 things he cared about in his life was Allie, his beloved, his wife, and then time. So now at page 100, we are kind of getting him. He just got out of his cave, and I guess he's going to be doing something with those 2 people, but I just don't really know what. The writing is super fast paced. Each chapter is very, very short. It's a cool writing style to read, but if it keeps going how it's going right now, I would give it a 3-star. Not that it's bad. I actually am enjoying this book. I just don't really get the point of it yet, and I'm sure there is going to be like this big philosophical moment of, oh my gosh, I should totally value time and the time that I have left, but I don't know. I don't know where it's going. I don't really know the point of it yet, so we'll see when the climax hits. But 3 stars for right now. That's not a bad rating. Very much enjoying myself. Guys, it is the end of Friday. I feel like I should update you guys a lot more. I'm so sorry. I'm so exhausted. I've been working all day. Accounting has kicked my butt. I feel like I've read the entire textbook at this point. I know I haven't, but I've read like 60 pages of the textbook today. And textbooks and regular books are different because I finished this book and I enjoyed it. I really did. My favorite part was the ending. I feel like everything tied up very, very well. I liked how all of the characters were interconnected, interwebbed, and I really do like Mitch Albom's writing. I feel like he just emotes feelings very well. Like I feel what everybody's feeling very easily. I feel like a middle schooler could read this so easily and still feel the same things that I'm feeling, or probably a little more, because I'm giving this book a 3 stars. Not that I don't love it or hate it. I just feel very meh about it. Maybe meh is not the right word. I enjoyed my time reading it. I feel like it was super fast paced. I feel like anybody could read this book. But on the back it says it's going to make you reconsider your notion of time, how you spend it, and how precious it truly is. And I just didn't get that. You know what I mean? Like I did. There were like some cute quotes in here. Here's one. It literally says, there's a reason God limits our days. Why? To make each one precious. And I thought that was adorable, but I didn't reconsider time. You know what I mean? Like it didn't hit me as hard. I feel like it would hit a younger middle schooler way harder than it's hitting me right now. I feel like the books I'm reading in this video have not been very, not that they're not great, but not a 5 star. But I'm glad that I finally got to this book because I got this a while ago and I'm finally able to say that I've read it. Hello everybody. Today is Saturday morning. Well, afternoon. I woke up a little bit later today because I feel like I've just been working so much for this past week. The first week of school is kind of hectic, and yesterday I worked so much. I literally didn't update you guys at all, so I thought I would update you guys actually because this is a vlog where I should be talking to you. Today I don't really have many plans. I mean, I had a plan to film a bullet journal video and I did already. That should be out soon. I'll show you my first 2024 page. Ta-da! Very exciting. But I did pick out the next book that I'm gonna read, which is The Final Gambit by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the final book in the Inheritance Game series. I am so excited to finish it. My friend Madison really wants me to finish it. And honestly, I don't know really where they could go from here. I feel like the last book I was just like, okay, like pretty much the big puzzle that they wanted to solve has been solved, so what's the next thing? What is the final thing? So I'm very excited to get to this. I think I'm gonna go to a coffee shop, either Starbucks or somewhere, because I want to get out of the house. I've been in the house pretty much all day. It's either college or house, university, house, I don't know. So we'll see, but I will bring you guys along with me for the rest of the weekend, and yeah, let's get this week over with. Okay guys, I am back from Barnes & Noble's and I literally just went to read and I got, how many, I think like 70, yeah, about 70 pages into The Final Gambit. Guys, not that I'm not loving it. I feel like the writing is the same, the plot is the same, the vibes are the same in such a good way because it gave the first book of 5, the second book of 4. So like I do love this series and the vibes is what makes this entire series. But they introduced a new character named Eve, and I want her to end up with Grayson, and I feel like he is gonna look at her and be like, ooh, Eve, you look like my past lover, and just fall for her. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to give up on that notion. I'm gonna have to. I just get jealous for the main character. Whether the main character is jealous or not, I get jealous for the main character. I get upset for her. So, like, is the writing good because it's making me feel all of these things? Yes. Do I want to be feeling these things? No. Like, it kind of makes me be like, oh, I kind of don't want to read it. But I have to. I need to finish this book. It's good. I just feel like it's kind of not a slower read. It's fast paced. But the other books were short books and the writing was very simplistic. But maybe that's also why I give the other books a 2 and a 3 star. I don't know. Anyway, I am doing nothing for the rest of the day. So my camera just cut off. So maybe I'll read. Maybe I will edit a video. I don't know. We'll see what I do for the rest of the day. But I am excited about this book, but also having lots of mixed emotions. Hello guys, it is a week later. It is a week later from the last time I've updated you, literally, and I'm sorry, because I did not realize school would get so busy so quickly and did not finish this. Honestly, I have read 9 books in January because it's February 2nd right now. I read 9 books in January and I really wanted to finish this book. I wanted to get to 10 books. And unfortunately, I couldn't do that. I have 0 time to read. I am in academic weapon mode. But I did want to update you guys on the final Gambit. Oh my gosh, my cat's inside my room. I thought she was outside. Look at her. She's a cutie patootie. Oh. Kitty, say hi to the camera. Oh, she's like, no. She's like, no. Okay, what was I talking about? The final Gambit. I feel kind of very similar about this book. The new character in this book that was introduced, I don't like her. I don't like her at all. And I've come to the realization that I don't like the romance. Like, I don't like how Jennifer Lynn Barnes wrote this romance and the entire series, the whole love triangle. I don't think it was good. I feel like she could have gone about it in such a different way and it would have been so good and amazing and phenomenal, but she did not do that. And I feel like we were gypped. We were very much gypped, and I don't know. I'm liking this book more than the second book because this book, yes, there's romance in it, and it's a little bit better than the romance in the second book, but also we are now focusing on this new puzzle, and I feel more interested in this puzzle than the puzzle in the second book, if that makes sense. Probably gonna be another 4 stars. I do really love this series. I truly, truly, truly do. I just feel like nothing will compare to the first book where I was introduced to Avery and the whole entire Hawthorne life. I loved this series, but can't wait to finish this. And yeah, that was my week. Oh, the thing is gone now. Okay, there we go, I think. So yeah, that was the week in the life, weeks technically, in the life of a college student. My reading, honestly, read 2 books in this video, which is kind of insane and fire. 2.5. Look at me go. But yeah, I probably won't be doing another video like this for a while because I am so consumed with my schoolwork. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, comment down below, do whatever you want to do, and goodbye.